What was that?
I was thirsty. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki.
I'm Adam.
And in today's video, we are doing another fast food video. So we recently started doing some of these videos. They've been a lot of fun for us, and it's just a way for us to show how you can order fast food if you're on the go and still stay within your points on WeightWatchers, or maybe just like a lower calorie option or higher protein. We do try to focus on that as well. We try to make the meals more filling, keep them within our WeightWatchers points, and I share how we order them as we go. And like I said, we've done a couple of these before, so I can link those in the description. But if you enjoyed this video or find it helpful, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and start talking about where we're going today. So we always plan these out ahead of time to make sure that the location we're going to has the options that we're looking for. But one thing I really like to take advantage of is customizing things, to take sauces off or cheese off, to take off some points, and then maybe add in some more veggies or proteins. And that's what we like to do for these different places that we're going. Today the plan is Burger King, Sonic, Subway, and Baskin Robbins. For two of them, they have drive-thrus. So for Sonic, well, actually Sonic, it's like a drive-in. Yeah. And then for Burger King, it's a drive-thru. But we'll probably be going into Baskin Robbins to order. And I think we're going to use the Subway app. So I need to actually download that because I forgot to do that. But we've got our orders ready, and I'm just going to be sharing them as we go. Fast food isn't something that we have all the time. Before I started my weight loss journey, I would get it 1 to 2 times a day. And not these options that we're going to be ordering today. I would have much higher point options that did not help me achieve my goals. And so now I don't have it every single day, but it is something that I haven't completely cut out. I incorporate it in moderation, whether I'm just like craving it sometimes, or if we're on the road and we need somewhere to quickly stop and grab something. These are some of the options that we would pick. So let's go ahead and start with Burger King, and I'll be back when we get to the drive-thru.
Hi, welcome to Burger King, where you rule. How may I help you?
Hi, can I please do the honey mustard royal crispy wrap?
Just one, miss?
Yeah, and then can I add pickles to that, please?
Yeah, okay. Add pickle.
Okay, and then if I could please get an order of the 4-piece chicken fries and an order of the 4-piece cheesy tots.
Okay.
And then just an applesauce, please.
Okay, anything else for you?
That's it, thank you.
That'll be $8.60 then at the first one.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, we've got our Burger King here. So what they have is these chicken wraps. They've got a couple different ones, and today we got the honey mustard one, which is 8 points on WeightWatchers. You can take the sauce off, and I think it takes off only 1 point. If you get the royal crispy wrap though, you can get the royal sauce off of it, and it also brings it down to 8 points. Anyway, we added some pickles to it today for 0 points, and then for our sides, we got some cheesy tots. This is 4 points for 4 pieces. So we'll each have 2 points for 2 pieces. And then we also got some chicken fries, which this is just the 4-piece chicken fries. These are a point each as well. Those will be our sides with the wrap. And then when it comes to ordering fast food on the go and stuff, a lot of the times I try to see if they have a kids menu with options like applesauce, because this is actually 0 points on WeightWatchers. It helps to just make me a little bit more full and satisfied and get a couple more nutrients and stuff like that and have a balanced meal. Let's go ahead and give this a try.
Is that the no sugar added applesauce?
Yeah, this is the unsweetened or no sugar added Mott's.
That's where the store ones are all going, is to Burger King.
Yeah, right? Okay, so let's see how this wrap looks. I was hoping they didn't like fold it on one end. You know how they do that sometimes? And then it's just harder to split in half. So it's a tortilla. They did load it with some lettuce, tomato, and pickles, so that looks pretty good. So a point per chicken fry. And they do have some dipping sauces, but that'll add points. And I'm fine just plain, right?
Yeah.
Good? Okay, cheers.
Cheers.
I haven't had one of those in a long time.
Right?
It's good. It's a classic chicken fry. Okay, now we've got these cheesy tots. So a point a piece isn't bad. Let's see how they are. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, those are really good.
They almost taste like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
With like cheesy hash browns. Those are really good.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I really like those. And I like that they're not greasy.
Yeah.
They almost taste like mac and cheese bites that we would make on like an appetizer that we buy in the freezer section.
That's what I was just about to say. I think that they kind of taste like a frozen...
Those are good.
Yeah, those are really good.
Okay, this is gonna be a monstrosity.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
Okay, so here is the honey mustard royal crispy wrap. It's got some chicken, lettuce, tomato, and we added pickle, and it's got honey mustard. Cheers.
Cheers. Wow.
This wrap is really good. I really like the honey mustard. I could have said like light sauce. I feel like they put a decent amount of sauce and it doesn't even need that much, but the pickle, lettuce, and tomato is all good with the chicken tender. It's good. Okay, and then I've had applesauce so many times, but I actually just used one of these cups today baking. So we've got our no sugar added applesauce. It's good. It's refreshing, honestly, at the end of that
Yeah.
little meal. I'm gonna eat half, you eat
That
half.
was, yeah, I was gonna say that honestly wasn't like greasy or anything.
Not at all. This is good because it's really cold. Yeah, no, that was really good.
Oh yeah, that is refreshing after.
Okay, so that wraps up Burger King. What was your favorite thing?
I think the cheesy tots, which
Really?
I didn't think when I was gonna go in that was gonna be my favorite. I think the cheesy tots. I like the wrap, but I think the cheesy tots were more surprising, a little bit better than I thought.
They almost remind me more of, like I said, something we'd get for like an appetizer night or something. And
Yeah.
I like that it wasn't too like greasy or anything. So yeah, that was good. And now we're gonna head to Sonic. Hi, can I please order the Southwest queso wrap? But can I actually get no queso on it?
You said the Southwest queso wrap with no queso?
Yes, and if I could actually add tomato and onion to that.
Our system won't let us order it because we're out of queso, even though you don't want queso on it.
Oh, can I get neither of the wraps then? Because I know there was like 2 of them.
You can get a Frito chili cheese wrap, a Junior Frito chili cheese wrap, or a crispy chicken wrap.
What comes on the crispy chicken wrap? Sorry.
That one comes with ranch, lettuce, tomato, and then crispy chicken.
Oh, perfect. I'll just get that, but can I just do no ranch on it then?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll get one of those, and then if I could just get the 3-piece chicken strips.
3-piece chicken strips.
Yes, please. And then if I could add a side of the buffalo sauce.
A 3-piece chicken, and you said a side of buffalo?
Yes.
Okay, and then anything else?
Just a large diet cherry limeade, please.
And then your total is $15.77 at the window.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay, we got our Sonic order. A little bit of a struggle because they didn't have what we wanted, but I'll explain that in a sec. We both just want to try this so badly. So I haven't had a cherry limeade in so long. This is 1 point on WeightWatchers if you order the diet cherry limeade because they use diet Sprite. And I think you said the Route 44 is
They're
2
all
points?
one.
Oh, they're all 1 point. Okay, so they're all
Small to-
1.
Yeah, small to Route 44 is all
Okay,
one.
I'm gonna take the first sip, sorry.
That's fine.
I haven't had one of those in so long.
Oh yeah.
So refreshing.
Another one.
Sure. The food that we got, they have these wraps that are queso wraps, but they wouldn't let us order them today because they said they're out of queso, and because they're out of queso, they couldn't put it in the system. They couldn't
Yeah.
actually order a queso wrap. So he told me that they had a chicken crispy wrap, which is pretty much the exact same thing, except I was gonna add lettuce and tomato to ours, and this already comes with it. The other one we were having, I think, is a little bit smaller, and this one's, you can see, a decent size, I would say. It's got the same stuff, and it doesn't have sauce. I don't know, I feel like this is probably 10 points. So the original wrap we were having is 10 points, and I guess this just shows that you can kind of go with the flow. I just asked what other wraps they had, and they had a couple other ones, but
They were like Frito ones.
Yeah, I
and,
figured the
like
Fritos.
cheesy Frito chili wraps. So I was like, it sounds good, but
definitely not low point. But the one we were originally planning on getting was the Southwest queso wrap, but with no queso, and it was gonna be 10 points. I was gonna add tomato and lettuce. So this is pretty much the same thing though. It's the chicken tenders with tomato and lettuce,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't have the Southwest sauce. So I almost feel like this should be lower in points. And then with the wrap, we also got their 3-piece chicken tenders. So it looks like they threw in an extra chicken tender. This is what they look like. So these are 3 pieces for 4 points on WeightWatchers. Do you want to try the wrap or the...
I'm holding the wrap.
Okay, let's do the wrap first. Here
And
we go.
It's raining again, so we apologize every time.
Yeah, we
I
bring
think-
the rain when we do
Yeah.
these videos. Okay, so 10 points for this entire wrap, I think. We'll double check. I'll put it on the screen after I do the nutrition, but cheers.
Cheers.
And then for our chicken strips, I did get a side of buffalo sauce. This was the least amount of calories out of their sauces, so want to try it?
Yeah.
Where did I put the chicken tenders? Oh, I thought I lost them.
And I was gonna say, typically, like the buffalo sauces are like 1 point at places, because that one didn't show up in WeightWatchers, but typically the buffalo is 1 point. That's why I rolled.
I would guess this is 1. It looks like it's definitely one of the more creamy buffalo sauces, so yeah, I'd probably track this as 1 point. And like I said, you can have 3 chicken tenders for 4 points. Cheers.
Cheers.
This is pretty salty. I was gonna say it's kind of salty, but it's got a little kick to it. It's pretty good. This is nice and meaty. I like
gonna
when the
say.
chicken strips are at least like that.
It's a good chicken tender.
Yeah. So the wrap is pretty much, sorry. The wrap is pretty much just the chicken tenders on a tortilla with some lettuce and tomato. So this is pretty filling.
Yeah.
I feel like for the size, for 10 points, it's not bad. And while we were in the Sonic drive-thru, Adam was saying he was having some flashbacks because we used to go there so often, and I've mentioned it actually a lot on my channel because we would go after we would do like a workout or a run or something, and we would run maybe like 2 miles, and then we would go get the large Sonic peanut butter chocolate fudge shake, and it was like 98 points on Weight Watchers. We had no idea, so we would always just go there because it was like $2 too. It was a huge shake, and they had a promotion that was like happy hour at night, and it just made it so easy for us to go get it.
We'd go at like 10 or 11 at night, so that was also pretty bad.
True. Yeah, late night shakes. And I forgot to mention with this Sonic wrap that we ordered, the crispy chicken wrap that they said they did have in stock, it did come with ranch, but I said no ranch, which I guess I was filming that, so yeah. Just make sure if you order it, you say no ranch if you don't want the ranch, because that will definitely add some points. Anyway though, we're about to order our Subway sandwiches, so we're each gonna order our own how we would order it. We're gonna do a 6-inch and keep it under 10 points on Weight Watchers. We're just gonna be using the app to do it. So I'm just gonna talk through it, and then I'll put a screen recording to show how I order it, but then we're gonna go inside and grab it, and that'll be our Subway. So when you order Subway for their 6-inch bread options, they have the Italian and the multigrain, and both of them are 5 points on Weight Watchers for the 6-inch. So I think we're both gonna do Italian, or no, we said we're both gonna do multigrain. Yeah. When you get the multigrain, it does add some extra fiber and it does add protein. So the Italian has 7 grams of protein and the multigrain has 9 grams of protein. The sandwich that I order is the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. So I get the 6-inch, and then like I said, I'm going to get it on the toasted hearty multigrain. I like to do my sandwiches toasted. Then it comes with the sweet onion chicken teriyaki strips.
Sticks.
Then it comes with the sweet onion teriyaki chicken strips, and then it says American cheese. I'm gonna remove the American cheese, but I am actually going to add the pepper jack. That's 100 calories and it adds 2 points to the sandwich. The chicken is 2 points for the sauce that they use on it. So far my sandwich is 9 points on Weight Watchers. It's gonna be 5 for the multigrain bread, 2 for the sweet onion chicken, and 2 for the pepper jack cheese. Then all the veggies I'm adding are 0. So I'm gonna do lettuce. I don't really want tomato for this, but I'm gonna do some red onion, some cucumber, some pickles, and banana peppers.
I was gonna say, you gotta go banana peppers.
I love the banana peppers. And then I've got the regular sweet onion teriyaki. I also am just gonna add a little salt and pepper, and I'll just do less because I don't want too much of that, but that'll wrap up my sandwich. Let me add it to the bag.
You're phrasing on everything.
I'm just reading what it says.
Sweet onion chicken sticks.
Okay, keep shopping. So now, Adam, you're gonna get what sandwich?
I'm doing the rotisserie style chicken sandwich.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do 6 inches.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it on the toasted hearty multigrain. Oh my gosh. Leave the chicken on. I'm gonna actually do no cheese on it. I'm gonna do
no cheese?
No cheese.
Okay.
So right now it is 5 points for the bread and then 1 for the chicken. And then I'm just gonna get 0 point veggies. So mine is just gonna be 6.
Okay.
Lettuce, tomato, red onion are good. I will do pickles, jalapenos. Oh, yellow mustard, please.
So that is his 6-inch sandwich. So yeah, the rotisserie style chicken is 1 point for the serving. And if you do want to make this more filling, since his is only 6 points, he could do extra meat and that'll add more protein and maybe add like 1 point, but we'll make the sandwich more filling. You want to do that?
No.
Okay.
Or a sauce too. Because like I did yellow mustard, but you could definitely add like a sauce to it because I did rotisserie chicken.
They do have a lot of good sauce options, and some of them are just like 1 to 2 points for the serving. So yeah, especially 6 points for a 6-inch is not bad. Oh. And then they do have like the apple slices in there and stuff. I'm gonna double check what they have, but I don't even think we're gonna get ththose today because we already got the applesauce. So you can do that as an option. You can get some chips, but usually we like to do just like the 6-inch sandwich and then some apple slices. And I feel like it usually holds us over. It's pretty filling with the toppings and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and order this, and then it'll be ready in 15 minutes and we will go ahead and have it. And then we're ending the day with some ice cream.
Woo.
Okay, we are sitting in the parking lot of the Subway waiting for our sandwiches to be done, and the Baskin Robbins that we're getting for dessert is actually right next door. So we're gonna go just order our ice cream really quick so we can just grab the ice cream and then grab our sandwiches, and then we'll come back to the car and try everything. But I just wanted to talk about what we're ordering at Baskin Robbins because they've got some good options. Of course, they've got a lot of flavors. So they do have some no sugar options, which I don't think either of us are gonna try today, but they've got a no sugar turtle that sounds really good, as well as a pineapple coconut. So the turtle is 5 points for a scoop, and then the pineapple coconut is 4 points for a scoop, which really isn't bad for ice cream. We're going with the full point, full sugar, I guess you would say, ice cream scoops today, but we're each just gonna get a single scoop. And the different flavors that I was choosing from, I was deciding between cotton candy, which is 8 points for a scoop, or Jamocha for 7. And I think I'm gonna go with the Jamocha for 7 points and add some sliced banana to it. And then, what are you doing?
I think I'm gonna do the mint chocolate chip, a small scoop of that with, I don't know if I'm gonna do a sugar or a cake cone. I think I might do a sugar cone.
Okay.
So it'll be 10 points then total, because it's 8 points for the scoop.
Yeah, so they've got a sugar cone for 2 points and a cake cone for 1 point. And you said, yeah, mint chocolate chip is 1 point for a scoop, or 8 points for a scoop, not 1 point. That'd be nice.
No, I was gonna say.
I'll take 10. Okay, so anyway though, it is nice to just be able to enjoy small desserts like this. I feel like in the past, we always felt like we needed the biggest portions and stuff, and just realizing that sometimes even having that small amount is like the perfect amount, especially with your dairy issues, and just like realizing that we didn't always need to push it. Like we would always just push till we were too full, and having a small 1 scoop is sometimes enough for us. No. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I feel like it just makes it better to enjoy them in moderation, and that's how I like to share how we do that on our journey. Because if we cut it out completely, I would just crave it so much more. But if we had it like way out of control and we weren't keeping our portions under control, then we just wouldn't be able to hit our goals and have ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, yes, everything in moderation. We're gonna go grab our ice cream and our Subway sandwiches, and we'll be back to eat them. Can I do a single scoop of the Jamocha ice cream, please? But can I add banana to it in a cup? Thank you. Okay, so we got our ice cream and we got our Subway sandwiches, but we're gonna be trying the Subway sandwiches first. You're just making a mess. You can wait to pick it up. I've got the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. He really loaded our sandwiches up with some veggies. So we've got the banana peppers, pickle, lettuce, red onion, and tomato, salt and pepper, and then you can see that sweet onion teriyaki sauce. This looks really good, and it's nice and toasty.
Yeah.
And then you can hold yours above mine.
There's a lot of jalapenos.
Yeah, he put a lot of jalapenos. We've got the rotisserie chicken, mustard, lettuce, onion, tomato, pickle. Yeah, let's give it a try.
Show.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't know why when I buy banana peppers at home, they just don't taste as good as when I get them on my Subway sandwiches. They're so good. That's always my favorite topping to get. It's really good. I forgot how much I like the sweet onion teriyaki sauce. And with the chicken, this is always a good option. This is a total of 9 points. 5 for the bread, 2 for the cheese, and 2 for the sauce that I have. And yours is 6, right?
6 points with a lot of jalapenos.
Nice and spicy. The pepper jack is perfect too. Worth the 2 points. Okay, next up, we're going to be trying our ice cream. So first of all, what I like is it's fresh banana. So he cut up an entire banana and added it to mine, which is 0 points, but will definitely make it more filling. That's what I love to do at home with my ice cream. I just did a scoop of the Jamocha, and then Adam's got a scoop of mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate chip.
With his ice cream cone.
It's not low showing it, but.
I'm not gonna touch my spoon to yours because it's gonna make my ice cream minty, which
true.
actually was like a...
True, we'll just
Cheers.
air cheers.
Oh, the banana's so good with the Jamocha. It's been a long time since I've had Baskin Robbins.
Same, that is really good.
Okay, so that's gonna wrap up our fast food video with lower point options and just the options that help us to stay on track with our journey. I honestly hadn't had that sweet onion teriyaki in a while, and I forgot how much I like it. But overall, it's just nice to know that there are things that we can get when we are on the road maybe, or just need to make a quick stop, or like have a busy night or something. There are fast food options that we can have that'll keep us on track with our goals and within our WeightWatchers points and all those things. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Let us know if there's anywhere else you'd like to see. We have most of the places people have been suggesting. I know I mentioned In-N-Out, and then what's the other one that everyone was saying? Taco something? Taco John's? Taco? Maybe I'm making that up. But we'll just have to keep our list growing of places we'll go. And if there's anywhere you want to see us go, let us know. But I can't talk. I need to just eat the rest of my ice cream. I think all my brain is thinking about is finishing this right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.